So pretty.
So pretty.
Let's get some berries.
Grabe, ganda. Wow. It's a nice drive.
I hope they're paying attention to what's outside.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, there's a sign. The sign says
Protected. Okay.
now you may go. Hi, Gael. Good morning, my darling. Hi. Can't see you though. Oh, okay. Be careful. Okay. Is that a horse? Hi everyone, it's Melissa, your plantita abogada here at Tasteful Nodes, coming to you today on a family staycation. So my parents are in town, they're plant lovers, and we decided to go ahead and bond over nature and some plants. We are in one of the plant meccas of the Philippines, Quezon, known for cooler temperatures, the tropical feel. So we are high up on a mountain as well. It's called Mount Banahaw. And the place we are at, let me get the name right because it's kind of long and I don't want to mess it up. So it's called BANGKONG KAHOY Valley Nature Retreat and Field Study Center. So that's where we're staying. We're going to be here for a couple of days. And if you can look over here, I mean, you could already see that this place is amazing. Come along with me. Let me show you Quezon and let's get started.
Go!
We are here at the backside of the property where we have milflores, which are hydrangeas, where we have mayanas, which are what is it? Is it coleus? I can't remember. Coleus, right? And where we have a berry that is endemic to the Philippines, and it's quite familiar to our Westerner friends. It's called raspberries. Here we call it Sampinit. So it's a smaller berry that is comparable to the raspberries in the West. It isn't Sampinit season right now, so we're not going to see any, but I can show you the plants and their farm because this area is one of two places in the country, Quezon and I believe it's Laguna. I'll fix it at the bottom of the screen if I'm wrong, but one of two places in the country that actually produces these berries. So let's go have a look around and I'll show you those berries in a second. The Flores or hydrangea form. Beautiful ground orchids, which you'll, yes, just gorgeous. Spiky, no. Oh, there's a flower here, baby. Come here, come here. Did you see the flower? Come here. Here. Flower and little berries right down here that are not gonna come to fruition. In here. Oh, maybe they will. I don't know. They don't look too great. I think the season's passed. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Here it is. Ready? Come here, follow. There it is. Very cool. Oh, there's so many more. I don't remember what we were talking about when, but I was saying we're so lucky that we saw it. Look at this flower. This is actually going to come out really well. You could see the fruit already, but we're so lucky to see this even though it's not in season anymore. Okay. So out we go. Go around the front of the chapel. There's a tree at the pavilion, and we didn't know what it was, but we could see the leaves, and I told you it was a fishtail palm, and sure enough, they have others on the property, so that's definitely what I think it is. You can see the leaves on top, very similar to this. So where's the base of this plant? Here we go. So it's this guy right here. Very possible to be a fishtail palm, a really old one if it's that huge, huh? Vine guy. Ah. It is, baby. Don't get too close. Hi, Porky. Baby, come here. Dito ka na. Papatapay tayo ito. It looks like it's Prego. This is the one, babe. This is the palm I was telling you about. Looking up there. So we have a palm, then we have a tree fern, and a concrete post. So that doesn't count. But yeah. And these, I was told that there are jade vines, but I don't know what the plant looks like. So maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe you'll get lucky with flowers. I don't know. I don't know if I could identify it without an orchid up there. So like he said, these are all endemic to this area only. It's really nice. I was saying, I don't think this is a jade vine because this has little red flowers. The jade vine has these big blue fish hook looking flowers. They look like pipes that are blue, but So next time we come back, we know how to get to the restaurant faster. And the campsite. I don't know if anyone's here, but we're quiet anyway. Observe the leave no trace policy. There is somebody camping out here. Okay. Hi. Yeah, so I didn't record an outro for this video. Go figure, right? And while I was editing it, it just ended so abruptly. I'm like, what just happened here? And now that I recall, we had to get back to the house because we were gonna leave, and we had to pack up, and we had to make sure that no one left anything behind. So we were those people. And when we left, we stopped by a small nursery in Quezon. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I'll go ahead and put the name on the bottom of the screen. She had such great plants, and at great prices too. So would definitely recommend checking her out if you're looking for native plants or orchids or anything of that nature. And then we went to Tagaytay. We went to Josephine's to eat a meal, and Gus decided to have a meltdown at the restaurant, so we ended up, the family actually ended up leaving because it was getting pretty bad. He has sensory issues, so if there are a lot of people around, noise, new places, things tend to overwhelm him, so we had to leave. It was fine with us. And in the excitement of it all, I forgot to record an outro, so that's what happened. But I will go ahead and try to recap this episode to the best of my memory. And if you have any questions or concerns about our stay, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. So, our stay there. We stayed there for 2 nights. We stayed at the Airbnb. The first day we got there, we arrived a little bit after lunchtime because we had lunch on the freeway. I'm still not sure of the names here on the freeway. Hey baby, do you remember the freeway that we took going to Laguna and Batangas and that? The one down south? Is it SLEX? I'm learning. So we had lunch on SLEX. And we arrived close probably to 3 o'clock. And so let me tell you about the road. Roads were excellent until you get close to the house, and then they get bumpy. And I was giggling in the car telling my husband that I'm sure my mom is cursing me right now, using my name in vain, saying all sorts of things about me, like, where are these people bringing us? We're gonna fall into the ravine. And when I asked her how the ride was, that was one of the first things that came out. In Ilonggo, ginapamuyayaw niya ko. So yeah, that's exactly what happened. She started laughing and said that that's exactly what happened. So just be aware that if you're going there during rainy season especially, the roads can get a little bit bumpier. So the last part of the road leading to the nature reserve is actually kind of rough. So if you do head there with higher vehicles, SUVs, pickups, the like, or with higher sedans, I suppose. Definitely not lowered vehicles, would not recommend. As far as mobility of people on the nature reserve, we had a few people within our group who have mobility issues, and they were fine. They were able to tour the property, the nature reserve, and they were able to get around the Airbnb okay. Just in case you didn't notice, we did stay at the Airbnb just because we had some people in our group who could not rough it, and that was for medical reasons, but we still wanted to go, so we chose the Airbnb option. Now, if we are talking about people who actually need to have wheelchair access, then the park might be a little bit of a problem for them, just because there are a lot of stairs, like stairs going into the pavilion, stairs going up to the cafe, stairs, just a few stairs really, within the house, because it is a split level house, the Airbnb is. So wheelchair access, would not recommend this place for that. But if it's any other mobility kind of issue, the stairs are minimal, but they're there. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Next time we go back, we're probably going to do the campground option, just because it seems like a fun thing to experience with the kids. There were horses on the property, as you saw. There are wild pigs. It was just really nice. And oh my gosh, so there is no air conditioning at the house. None. We had no problem. It was super cool in Quezon. A few of us were wearing sweaters when we left our rooms that morning to prepare breakfast. It was just cool. I wear a jacket in the video, yeah. So no need for air conditioning. Definitely bring blankets if you're camping, if you're roughing it. They do have those accommodations on the nature reserve itself, where you can sleep in a lodge, which has 4 walls, 3 walls and a door, 4 walls and a door. Or you could sleep in one of their wall-less lodges if you want to up the adventure. Of course, you'll have a roof, but no walls, and you'll have a mosquito net, or maybe 1 wall. Yeah, but you'll have a mosquito net to protect your bed, your bedding area. And I mean, the air was so fresh. The water, surprisingly refreshing, sweet almost. It was definitely something to experience. We went during an off season, so we went in July, at the end of July actually, and it was off season already. So we were the only ones at the nature reserve. There was, on the first day we were there was someone at the campgrounds, but they weren't there the second day. So if you don't want a crowded experience, if you want it to be even more peaceful, definitely go during the off season. Prices are slightly cheaper at the Airbnb, I think, for that as well. If you do go during the peak season, I can't blame you. You do have options for Sampinit picking, and that is between February through April. Yeah, February through April, I think. And anyway, the peak picking season is in March. So if you want to try their Sampinit shakes, Sampinit everything, oh my gosh, definitely go during that time. They do have lambanog available, Sampinit lambanog, so if you want to try Sampinit that way, by all means, go for it. And I think that's it. It's so worth it. It's so worth the drive, the bonding, the experience. The children loved it. They loved it. It was just great. 10 out of 10 I would recommend for families who are looking for a quiet place to bond, something unique, something off the beaten path. And that's it. If you enjoyed today's video, please feel free to give it a like, share it with others who might be looking into finding out more about BANGKONG KAHOY Nature Valley Reserve and Field Study Center. Yeah, subscribe to my channel. I have other places that we visited, but I think I've shared videos of that too. So if you're in the mood or if you are searching for options for family travel, which are more on the naturey, outdoorsy types, feel free to check me out and subscribe. Okay? Turn on that notification bell so that you get notified of future content. Check me out on Facebook. I'm there as Tasteful Nodes. I have write-ups and other content there. And if you just want to look at pretty pictures, pretty videos, check me out on Instagram. I'm there as Tasteful Nodes as well. Okay guys, until next time, sa uulitin, keep your notes classy and tasteful. Bye.